what's going on, folks? It's Larry Packmaster's Dog Training here. So lately there's been a bunch of articles coming out by vets that are starting to say that spaying and neutering is now bad for your dogs. We've talked about this before. It always creates a lot of conflict because you have your very pro spay and neuter people and you have your anti-spay and neuter people. Here's the thing, folks. Few things you have to think of, okay? I've had both. For most of my life, my dogs were neutered. I only had one female dog. She was spayed. I don't neuter my dogs anymore. I have all male dogs. I don't have fights between them. I don't have behavioral issues between them. But to be fair to both sides, look at it this way. As far as behavior goes, I've never had a behavioral issue with my neutered dogs. Never created any behavioral problems, okay? On the flip side, I've never had behavioral problems with my intact males. Never had a behavioral issue. Where my concern is, why I feel so strongly about not neutering, why I don't neuter anymore, is for health reasons, not behavioral reasons, okay? I don't think there's enough research out there as far as the behavior goes, because I've talked about it before. A really good percentage of the dogs I see for behavioral issues, especially fear and aggression, are neutered males, okay? By far, the predominant dog that I see is a neutered male, and if you want to break it down by breed, I see more early neutered German Shepherds than any other dog by far. I don't see a lot of intact males with behavioral issues, but that's me, and I don't know if it's a geographical thing or what it is, because I have buddies that see a lot of neutered dogs with behavioral problems, aggression issues. A buddy of mine posted on one of the comments yesterday that he's had 87 aggression cases. I don't know if it was this month or recently, and 86 of them were intact males. So that's a big difference. You understand what I'm saying? And so I'm never ever going to try to hang my hat on just because what I see, all right, when it comes to the behavior side, because there's so many different factors that play into that. Again, the reason I don't do it is because of health issues. I've seen my dogs go through some serious issues when they were neutered, especially the dogs that were neutered a little earlier. And to be more specific, bone cancer and ACL ruptures. Now remember, I raised Rottweilers, and so you know, it's very, very common in that breed and a lot of other breeds. You know, when you have dogs dying at 6 years old from bone cancer and rupturing their ACLs, you know, at 6, 7 years old when they're barely doing anything, those are facts. Those are things that you know, they are factual, that neutering a dog, especially at an early age, definitely creates some health benefits. Now, you're going to have people say, well, you know, you save them from testicular cancer. How many dogs have you know that died from testicular cancer? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if they don't have their balls, of course they can't get testicular cancer. But you have to be fair to both sides when it comes to the behavior thing. There's not enough research, and I think trainers across the board, and it does seem to come down to, you know, what geographic location you live and train in. I don't know why. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or what, but the majority of the problem dogs I see, the behavioral issues, are neutered males, especially neutered males that were neutered at an early age. But I have plenty of trainer friends out there that see the opposite. So you always have to tell the truth and speak on both sides. We don't know. We don't know exactly what the best thing to do is for the behavior side. I could just give you my opinion. And someone that has had neutered dogs and intact dogs, you know, I definitely prefer to keep my males intact. But my dogs are never out of my sight, and they don't run free, guys. They're never going to go get a female dog pregnant. It's never going to happen. If you're an irresponsible asshole and your dog's running loose all the time, well, shit, you better have your dog neutered or spayed. Absolutely. You know, and we blame the dogs and you want to castrate the dogs, but we don't hold people responsible enough. Don't be an irresponsible asshole. That's why shelters are filled with dogs, not because they, you know, they have their reproductory parts in place. It's because of irresponsibility. My dogs are never left out unattended. They're never out of my sight. That can never happen. The myth that, you know, they're going to be frustrated and they suffer. Listen, both my dogs are intact males. They play like puppies. They've never had an argument, a scuffle, a fight, nothing. Last year, I had Emmy, the Great Dane here, who went into her first cycle while she was with us. I thought it was going to be really bad. Did they act a little different, my males? Yeah, definitely, but not drastically. There wasn't much different except for, like, for 2 days towards the end of her cycle, Luca was an absolute mess. Okay, I'm pretty sure he had my iPhone and was watching porn all day. I'm convinced, because he was batshit crazy, and I definitely had a hard time keeping his attention. There's no doubt. But when there's not a female dog in heat around them, they don't sit there thinking about getting some pootie tang all day long. They're not people, guys. It doesn't work like that. They're animals. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to look at it from both sides. If you get your dogs neutered or spayed, doesn't make you a bad person, doesn't make you a bad dog owner. But if you don't get your dogs neutered or spayed, it doesn't, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, also doesn't make you a bad person or a bad dog owner. Now, if you don't get your dog neutered or spayed, you don't fix them, you don't take precaution, and you're letting them run around loose, then you are an irresponsible asshole. You know what I mean? But it comes back to the people always. Do your own research, figure out what's best for you, figure out what you're comfortable with. If you do spay or neuter, my only advice there is just wait till the dog's developed, year and a half old, 2 years old, because it does make a big difference, guys. When you cut those hormones off when a dog is 8 weeks old or 3 months old or 6 months old, there's no doubt about it. You got to let the dogs complete their growth. You just have to, mentally and physically, because that definitely does create some issues. So do your own research, see what you're comfortable with. Everyone, stop fighting about this subject. It doesn't help the dogs. It doesn't help anyone, okay? Peace out.